Hey everyone, welcome back to another comic studio that where today we're gonna be look up to the latest hyper hymes from their comics as well, from this thing as well, and the latest post is going to be 1 day ago. As we try to scroll down for even though unfortunately that doesn't gonna be going to get all of do this as well. So the best thing we need to do is we're looking up for the comics. As we've seen there, for the most latest of the comics comes from the mystical flower. And starting with up here, as we just completely expected, it was absolutely posted on July 9th. And all the way down here, it's not going to be going for a little bit as called we possibly be doing anything as well. So because it's one that makes sense is not going to be going for around here. So the first one is on the top right here. As I promised to the world, everything will return to flower. So quit speaking that twisted sick riddles in the mystical flower. And because what caramel hour and crunchy chip, and because they told like anything as well. So what happened to you all of them? Because what's wrong for the King Dark Gao or the Dark King Cacao as well? I'm probably sure. It's sometimes wrong with your Majesty as well. So to view all the comics like anything as well that we're gonna be using to browse for any comics from him. Now starting with all the way into the top, as we look down into this thing as well, we're gonna be reviewing this for said Happy Birthday Dino cookie or the Pond Dino cookie as well. Because now blow your candles and make a wish for Pond Dino cookie, said Ginger Rave. Because meanwhile, in the Logan Palace, order shall soon return to the world once my plan comes through. But unfortunately, she blew up herself because I really don't think that Pond Dino Cookie's birthday recently happened and fashionably late, and they were given a birthday cake to make it wish for, so they made they made that one wish that made most amount of the sense to make. Because that Pondina cookie wished that the Logan Palace could be destroyed by Pondina Cookie's wish. We bet that never seen around here. And the next thing, it was reposted to Hyperheims, but it didn't do anything though, as well. And it comes from Hot Dog Comics, and it was, oh dear. This is not one I just meant, it is as well. It was going to be over a month ago, 2024, and was absolutely making no sense unless it was going to be very making sense for one thing as well. So another one is Lime Cookie has always been on catching up on her social media, and but that isn't possible when she can't even check out for the internet connection. How far is she willing to go just like to make her phone works again? Because she says, I swear, like there is no receptions or receptions around here from my phone to get it. Nothing is absolutely going to be going for around here. For no, it was still nothing get anything. Still nothing could you get any higher. And I think I have a bar. One bar for just a little bit as way. Because the phone was being connected to the satellite. But not far enough for many more reasons. Back in Dark Cow Kingdom, recently that we never been saw for around here. So because the description says something has happened to wash over the Dark Cow Kingdom and causing them to experience mass hysteria or hysteria. What is for fog and they are talking about? But really, who's even causing it? King Dark Cow Cookie? She yelled for asking for right away. Caramel or like this thing as well for caramel arrow cookie. I don't believe I summoned you. What's your relation or the reason coming from your post unannounced? That he said, the king as well. A situation has happened to the citizens or the designers of the Darker Cow Kingdom, dozens upon dozens of speaking of warning of some sort of fog that invade our kingdom, she said. That she realized that isn't gonna be going to do anything as well. So he said the fog is coming, said the patient. And because of the doctors, like they said, or not, they all have been saying for the last 4 hours without stopping. Get the straight jackets as well. And at the paramency, or like these things as well. And because the fog, what a sort of hysteristic is this? Who dares threaten my citizens? It was nothing, it's not Logan Dragon Cookie, it was Mystical Flower. Unless they're trying to invade the kingdom, or someone will. There must be, the title was The Flame in the Dark, and the description says, Candlelight Cookie loves to traverse through even the darkest place just to find some treasures to add their collection. However, is it really that hard? I mean, they heard that ghosts trend to haunt places like these, but why haven't they seen any of them yet? But looks like somebody absolutely gonna be burning for this one thing as well. I think the ghost souls are flammable because of that candlelight cookie just completely going to almost blew it up for himself. And another one is the potion swap by Hyperheims. And the description says, have you noticed there are some potions specifically you're upgrading both of the cookies pets? Well, what's the idea with that? And why not the both of them swap? Gingerbrave and his pet Choco Drop decided to test this out to see what would happen, and the results are shocking to say at least. Unless this is not gonna be going for around here to drink it around for syrup. Unless he completely reached all the way to 800 followers already. Over 800 followers. And another one could be exacting, and I couldn't able to be for some sort of like these things. That was not going to go for around here, and it was for a heavy raining day as well. And another one, this should be one more, and just like here for the part 1, this is the last time that I just reviewing for this comic for studio as well since then. But even for sure, looks like it's still gonna be closed all the way up here. And just like there's gonna be a little bit of rest like these things as well. So the latest comics is going to be on top here. Because of the part 2 is gonna be coming up next soon, as even possible to do like any of those things. So let's go for, I'm probably not sure. Let's go ahead and give ourselves for our final review.